Hi, I'm Kathy with Living Forward. I want to share today something that I'm calling the other side, and it's based on a scripture verse in Mark chapter 4, verse 35. And Jesus says, "Let us go over to the other side." I was in Israel recently on this wonderful trip to the Holy Land. Of course, one of the highlights for any trip to the Holy Land is getting on the Sea of Galilee. Many people may not know that it is only about 8 miles wide at its widest portion, and it's 12 miles long from north to south. But while you're there, you are able to look over to the other side and see the beautiful grassy green hillsides and the rocky coastline. And as I was doing so, it was we were on our boat, and it was this really windy day, and our boat was rocking to and fro. And I thought about the times that I had read in scripture about Jesus and his disciples being in those rough waters, and how Jesus promised them that he would always be with them. And then he had a time where he told them, as I read in this passage in Mark, that we're going to the other side. And what he was telling his disciples was that we are leaving behind the crowd, the past, and we are moving into new territory. We're going to a new place, and we're going to have some new adventures. And I want you to get used to this new normal, because I'm going to be with you all along the way. And I thought, wow, that's kind of what we're experiencing now. We've crossed over to the other side during this period of the coronavirus, and so many are quarantined or isolated, and we are social distancing, and we are trying to get used to being on the other side. You know, Jesus promised his disciples he would be with them as they went to the other side, and he's going to be with us, and he's going to protect us and guide us and guard us and give us direction and give us wisdom. You know, as followers of Christ, we are not promised that we will not face the storms of life. We're going to face storms. We're going to have crises that we're going to deal with, but he's going to be with us. And as he told his disciples that they were getting ready for new adventures and a new era of ministry, let's us think about that also. We're getting ready to go into a new normal. Let's get adjusted to it and to accept it in a real positive way, and leave behind those crowded negative thoughts that we have in our head and begin to think positively. Let's remember this thought for the day. When we cross over to the other side, Jesus goes with us, and that's how we live forward.